Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our webinar on the DESIRE call opening here today. We're happy about this very huge response. There are more than 80 participants registered and interested in our call. As you might know, the European Union has, after the COVID crisis, dedicated a quite impressive amount of money to resilience building in Europe and to strengthening the internal market. Especially SMEs are in the focus of the European Commission. And our project has received 1,050,000 euros, which we can give directly to you, to SMEs and project partners, and to the most promising projects that you will submit. My name is Karin Hödbling. I work with ICS, the Internationalisation Center of Styria, here in Austria, and I will be your moderator today. So what does ICS do? ICS supports companies from Austria and Styria especially that want to export. And there is one way we do this by offering services and funding through EU projects, among many other options. And one of these projects is called DESIRE. It is a Eurocluster in the field of health. Euroclusters, you have to know, did evolve from the European Union industrial strategy, and there are overall 30 Euroclusters in Europe and 2 in the field of health, and we are happy to be one of them. So what is the aim of our project? We would like to help SMEs to address their challenges they face when accessing European e-health and digital health markets, and we would like to support especially their innovation and internationalization. Our project relies on 3 main pillars. We have a DESIRE collaboration platform. That's where you are already registered because you're here. So this platform is dedicated to matching companies and stakeholders and to offering events. Then we have the DESIRE services that we as project partners offer to you, mainly in the field of innovation and internationalization to third countries. And third, we have the DESIRE Open Call, the reason we're here today. So 1,050,000 euros are available for funding for SME projects, 30,000 euros per SME. We'd like now to take a quick look at the DESIRE services that you can get from the project partners themselves. So we can support you with access to stakeholders in the healthcare sector. We can help you with training and capacity building, with matchmaking, so B2B events. Then we support your access to foreign markets. We will be offering a company mission next year to the United Kingdom and 1 online company mission to the United Arab Emirates. And we support also access to funding, resilience planning, and there will be many more information events to come. All this is only possible thanks to a great team of project partners that we rely on. Just a short introduction of our main project partners. These are Interizon, an IT cluster from Poland. Then we have in the south of France, Eurobiomed, which is a health cluster. There is a second health cluster in Austria, Human.technology Styria, and a second IT cluster in Romania, which is Cluj IT. And in Austria, it's also the ICS, a business support organization. These partners are important for you because they will also support you in your project implementation. And now you will get to know the first and most important person for this call. His name is Jaroslav Pasochowski. He is the CEO of Interizon and the mastermind behind our call. So welcome, Jarek. Thank you for joining us today and for presenting all the call details that we have to know about.
The application process will be fully online via Good Grants platform. Later in my presentation, I will show you how it works, but I think it will be very responsive and quite a good tool for applying. On the next slide, you can see the timeline of our open call. Today, we are starting with the first info webinar, and we are launching the open call. The open call will last till 13th of November, 5 p.m. On the 5th of October, we will host a second info webinar. We hope to receive some questions, some feedback about the open call, and this will be an opportunity to have a second info webinar about the projects. The deadline of the submission, as I said before, is November 13th. And we are planning to select the awarded projects in 1 month time after the deadline of the open call. In the end of December, we are planning to have the kickoffs with selected project teams, and from the beginning of next year till the 1st of March, this will be the time for launching the selected projects. So this is quite important for your applications to plan the beginning of the projects between the 1st of January and the 1st of March. We are planning to support projects between 6 to 9 months. So this is also the timeline for your projects. What are the challenges in our open call? We have 3 challenges to tackle. First one, the product innovations to reduce dependency on critical inputs and technologies in Eurocluster's value chains with a view to introduce new to firms products or services for the health sector. The second one, e-health business process innovations tied to adoption of technologies that helps SMEs meet requirements of their successful green and digital transition. And the third one, SMEs internationalization toward third countries with solutions for the health sector. During the application, you have to choose one of those challenges for your proposal. Who can apply for this open call? On the next slide, you see that we are open both for individual SMEs or consortia composed of maximum 2 SMEs or SMEs and a different entity. But what is important, only SMEs can receive funding in the DESIRE project. If you are applying as a consortium, the leader of the consortium must be an SME under the EU definition. In the application documentation, there is a definition. What does it mean? So also there is a link to a page where you can check if you are a small, medium, or micro enterprise. The other partner, if you are applying as a consortium, maybe an end user, a large enterprise, and another SME or university. But as I said before, only SMEs can receive funding. For consortia, more than one SME and cross-national consortia, we will give extra points during the evaluation process. What's next? SME can submit more than one proposal for different projects, for different challenges, but two main things. SME can be only a lead beneficiary for one application, and you have to remember about the 30,000 euro threshold for financial support. So if you are an SME and you are into different applications, you can receive up to 30,000 in total in the DESIRE project. How to apply? On this slide, you can see that the first step is to register on our internet platform, and then submit application in English before November 13th. This is I think quite simple process. But you have to remember that you must comply with the eligibility criteria provided in the guideline for applicants. This is a document that will be ready and it will be attached to the application. You have to address one of free DESIRE challenges, and of course you have to upload. You have to submit the proposal, but till the deadline you will be able to update or revise the proposal on the web portal. And the application platform is Good Grants. We are using Good Grants application portal, and the address, the web address is desire.gradplatform.com. On the next slide, you can see how the platform looks. This is the main page of the platform, and at the end of my presentation, I will show you how you can log in and how the application looks in reality. The online applications also include some attachments. We were talking about the application form, and this is done online by the Good Grants platform. But you have to attach free documents for the application. Those documents are 10 slides pitch deck, a declaration of honor, and a short video of the team and the presenting the projects. And those free documents are mandatory. So to fulfill the whole criteria of the program, you have to write the application form in the Good Grants platform, attach a 10 slides pitch deck, attach the declaration of honor and a short video, maximum 3 minutes video. The application process. Here we have the DESIRE support. This is quite important. Two main parts: direct cash funding from 10 up to 20,000 euros, and 10,000 euros in service vouchers. Services are designed as a service package to support your projects, and they will be provided by external partners. And what's really important, DESIRE covers up to 50% of estimated project cost. Each applicant, so single SME or the whole consortium, is obliged to contribute at least 50% of total costs. In the guidelines for applicants, you will find some examples of budgets that are eligible, and also some examples of budgets that are not eligible. The application process, I said about it at the beginning, but to be more precise, right now till November 13th, this is the time for creating the proposals, the milestone, the deliverables, and submit the proposal. 1 month after the deadline for application, we will select the awarded projects and inform the selected teams. And each of the selected team will be selected applicants will be assigned with a project mentor from our team, and he will support with signing the grant agreement, and also with choosing the right services for each proposal. The eligible activities, here we have some wide catalog. Of course, you can, in the project budget, you can think of some staff costs, some subcontracting, purchase of necessary equipment, participation in trade missions, trade fairs, or creating a booth at the fairs. Also prototyping, creating the prototypes, material costs needed for those prototypes, travel, promotion of your projects. And this is those are examples. This is an open catalog because this financial support, it is a lump sum, so it's quite flexible for you to choose the activities that you want to realize in your projects. The evaluation process, it is divided in 4 parts. First, it is the eligibility check. This will be done by the evaluation committee composed of DESIRE partners who will check if the documents are correctly submitted and if they are okay with the formal issues. Then the applications will be evaluated by external experts, and each project will be evaluated by 2 external experts. And in case of a large difference in scoring, a third evaluator will be involved. Right now, we have also an open call for those external experts. After this evaluation, the DESIRE Evaluation Committee will oversee and validate the evaluation process, and will make sure that there is no conflict of interest, no fraud, double financing, or if any partner, SME, exceeds the 30,000 euro threshold. And the last point, we will go to the grant agreement preparation process. Here you can see how it looks like on a graphic. So first, the submission of applications till the 13th of November, then the eligibility check by the consortium, then evaluation by external experts. After that, the evaluation validation by the consortium, and in the end, we hope to have 35 very good project proposals that will be supported in the project. The funding scheme, as I said before, financial support to applicants will be made as a fixed lump sum. This is a fixed amount of money that beneficiaries can use for several purposes related to achieving the project objectives. The granting of a lump sum does not foresee the delivery of detailed financial reporting and timesheets. So this is, I think, quite good for you as applicants. And the final report review will assist for the fulfillment of work plan, the deliverables, and impact in the application. The payments will be done in 2 parts. After, of course, all the payments will be pure lump sums, equity free and no cost reporting. The payments will be distributed by the lead beneficiary of the project. In our case, this is the ICS from Austria. The first payment, the pre-financing, will be made within 30 days after signing the grant agreement, and the second and final payment, it will be done after submitting the final report. So also quite simple mechanism, and we think that it will be quite smooth during the project's results and the deliverables. The next slide. Of course, in your applications, you must think of some clear deliverables, and we don't have any list that will be provided from our side. You must propose a list of the deliverables in the application form, and this will be discussed and validated during the grant negotiations and use during the midterm report and the final revision of your projects. if those milestones and the deliverables will be not achieved, the beneficiary will be obliged to return the payments received. So it is really important to think about the results, the milestones, and the deliverables during preparation of the application form. Besides the financial support in the project, you will also get the services. And for each project, we are planning to give 10,000 euros as external providers, services provided by external partners. All selected applicants have to use those services, but after the selection process, together with project mentors, each of the team will think of and choose the services, and the project mentor will guide each of the team through the whole process. The assigned project mentor will evaluate each project's needs, and this will be the time for recommendation of the most suitable services provided by external partners. And those services will be offered in innovation vouchers. So I think that in this case we will think in each proposal we will think about the best services that can support the project. All services by external providers will be collected in a catalog, a living catalog. So this is also quite unique that we will prepare those services depending on the needs of each project team, and SMEs will need to negotiate the exact type, duration, scope, cost of the services. This will be done after the selection of applications and after assigning the team mentors. Each selected team will submit a 2 pages request detailing the selected services to the project mentor, and this will be validated before contracting those services. And once the service is provided, SMEs need to submit a short report about results and impact on their project. Here you can see some example of our living catalog. So you can get services about IPR consultancy, about some technology design, about lean business, about founding coaching, access to infrastructure, many different services. But this is only an example. So those selected teams will be able to get services suited to their needs. And some additional informations about this open call. no technology readiness level is required, so you can submit proposals that are only an idea, but we will give extra points to projects that are above TRL 5. You need to remember that in this project we have their own contributions, so at least the 50% of the budget must be your own contribution. During the project you will be obliged to submit a midterm and a final report for us, for the DESIRE partnership. And I think this is obvious, but this is a EU-funded project, so double financing is not allowed. If your project is financed by another EU project, we have a collision, and this is a very important thing. So right now, I think that we can go through the platform and see how it works. I will share my screen. So please give me a moment. Okay. Could you please let me know if you can see the DESIRE grant platform?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. So this is the main page. It's quite simple. At the beginning, you have to register on the.
Jarosław?
Yes.
Could you make it a little bit bigger, because we still see the link on the left and the very small platform on the right.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. So I'm already registered, so I can log in, and here you will see the DESIRE open call. It will be only one call in the platform, so I think it will be easy to access the application. And here the first section is mandatory, so you have to write the name of your project, the acronym. You have to confirm that you meet the eligibility criteria. This will be it all will be in the guide for applicants, and right now you have the access to the main part of the application. So in the first section, you are giving some information about the contact details. You confirm that you are an SME in the according to the EU definition. Here is a link where you can where you can make a self-assessment, and in this section you have to choose: are you applying as an independent SME, or are you applying with a partner? If you are applying with a partner, you have to also put data in this part. But if you are applying only as an independent SME you will not see this part. And then you have to put informations in the next section, the project summary, the innovation concept. Here you have to choose one of the 3 challenges, and here we have some descriptions about your projects, the challenges that you are addressing, the concept and the objectives, the technical excellence. Here are some, on the right side you can see some informations, what exactly should you refer to. The next section, the business impact, so the expected product, the market outlook, the business model and strategy, and development and commercial barriers. The next one, implementation plan. So here we have some fields, 3 fields, the technological maturity, the key activities, and use of DESIRE dedicated services. The next tab, this is the project team. So here you have to describe the project team. The next one, the budget of the project, and the last one, the attachments. So as I said during my presentation, you have to attach the video of the team and the project, the presentation, and the declaration of honor. So, and those documents will be also available here in your application. And after putting all of the informations, you can submit the application. At any time you can save the application, and it will be saved, and you can be back with continuing the preparing the application. So I think that the tool is quite simple and quite interactive. So of course, if you will have any problems with this platform, you can write to us. We will respond to all of the questions, and here on the main page also we will provide a frequently asked questions section. So this is all from my side now, and now I think this is the part when you can ask questions.
Thank you very much, Jarek, for this concise overview. Dear participants, it's your time now. It's time for your questions. I would kindly ask you to put the questions into the chat, because I think it's easier to handle, and I will read them to our to 2 people I have to introduce to you, my dear colleague at this point of time. This is Simone Jelicka-Kahlen. She's also dealing with the call very much, and she and Jarek will be happy to answer your questions. So please just post them in the chat, and I will read them out loud. So I already see a first question here. Can eligibility criteria be summarized, presented during this meeting at general? So Jarek or Simone, who would like to start?
Oh, if you want. Hello, my name is Simone. The eligibility criteria are the leader should be an SME, or you can also apply as a consortia, but then the leader has to be an SME. At least at a maximum 2 SMEs should apply. And you should, of course, work in the healthcare sector and address one of 3 challenges which Jarek already mentioned. This is internationalization, or product innovation, or business innovation process. So these 3 pillars are our aims, but you find all detailed criteria in the documents which will be uploaded at 5 p.m.
today, or tonight, the latest, we will upload all the documents you need. So I can see a second question here. Please provide examples how SMEs could include as part of 50% contributions.
Okay, so maybe I can answer that. Yes, in the guideline for application, I will share my screen. We have a section. Okay, so this is here. We have a section. Okay, right now I will share my screen. Okay, so we in the guideline for applicants, we have a section that we have a table with examples of project budgets that are eligible. So you can apply for example, for 10, 15, 20,000 euros in the direct cash funding. You have to use 10,000 euros for services. So the total DESIRE support can be from 20 to 30,000 euros, and you have to provide your own contribution at least at 50% level. So in the case if you are applying for if the total DESIRE support will be 30,000 euros, you have to have your own contribution at 30,000 euro level. So the total project budget should be 60,000 euro. So this is how we see those budgets. And also here in the guideline for applicants, there are examples of project budgets which do not meet the project requirements. For example, if you plan, or in your application you will put only the direct cash funding and no informations about services, the budget will not meet the project requirements. So it is really important to remember that the direct cash funding is between 10 till 20,000 euros, and 10,000 euros. This is the budget for services, and the total budget is divided 50% of support from DESIRE project and 50% from your own contribution.
Thank you very much, Jarek, for showing this table. I see a new question. Are the assessment criteria publicly available? Sorry, just one moment. To see what chances our projects have and what gets the most points in the assessment.
Mm-hmm. Jarek, shall I go?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there is a catalog of criteria which is public, and you can see it then in the guide for applicants, which will also be uploaded at 5 p.m. For example, the criteria are the innovation of the idea, the internationalization potential, the resilience, the potential impact of the solution, growth plan during and beyond the DESIRE support period, and so on. So there are there are 10 criteria, which have also sub points. So you can see it in the guide for applicants.
So it's very transparent. Okay, thank you. Is development an eligible cost, and can it be deducted?
The development of application or some software, because to be honest, I not understand the question.
Or is it research and development?
The development
could you
of a new project.
Please specify, or maybe you want to turn on your camera and your microphone, Alexandru Moos?
Yes, here. So I try to understand the costs here when you actually apply for the funds, and I'm curious if you already need to have a product and you want to marketing it and put it there for the customers to use it, or you can also use in terms of services some software development, like paying a developer to write some code and develop and offer the services. This is what I'm curious of. I don't know if it's clear.
Are we talking about research and development and TRL levels maybe? So the product has to be, or we favor projects where the products are TRL level 5 and above. So already there should already be some kind of product idea. We don't really fund basic research. Is this what you were asking?
Yes. Okay, I understand. Thank you.
You're welcome. So next question is, if there is a consortia of 2 SMEs, the maximum budget is euro 60,000, and each partner is able to get 20,000 direct cash funding and 10,000 service, right?
Jarek, I think it's your turn.
Each SME can get up to 30,000 euros, yes, but also each project can receive up to 30,000 euros. So I understand that this is a situation when we have a consortium of two SMEs, and each of them is willing to get the maximum budget. So I think that we have to check it, but I think that we are planning to support each project with 30,000 euros support. So to be 100% precise, maybe we will, for this question, we will answer in the frequently asked questions section too, because in the future it can be repeated. So we will check to be 100% sure.
It would mean we could fund less projects. We will check on that, and I also ask you to always have a look at our frequently asked questions, which will be updated regularly. So you will find the answer there. So next question: what activities could be included as part of own contributions?
For example, the SME's own staff working on the project. So this would be included. That's just an example. Also costs of subcontracting, work carried out by an external provider, or a purchase of necessary equipment to achieve the project goals. So really all costs which are included in your own company.
Thank you. And this also answers the next question, I think. Sorry?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Yeah, I think this part is always very confusing for me. Like as a, I think the target is technology level 5. So I'm writing a software addressing one of the core. And so it seemed quite obvious, but for some reason for me it's always a challenge. That means like, how do you calculate? Is it a working hours? Your working hours is included as part of the development of the software, as part of the own contribution.
Yeah, a part of your application is to show us your budget calculation as well. So which should be reasonable and which is, so to say, a part of your business plan and included in the application, so that we have a transparency of your cost calculation. Is that what you mean, or?
I think it shouldn't be only personnel costs, of course. You should show, you should have some other costs as well, but in your budget you will elaborate on that, and also with your deliverables that you show in the proposal, and then we will see how it works out. That helpful for you? We'll try to put that also in the FAQs. So next question, does any spending of my own qualify as my own contribution? Sorry, that was the same one. Okay, I missed the part on the services vouchers. Would you mind providing some more examples for service vouchers?
Yes, service vouchers are, for example, all services which are provided by external consultants. This could be your own consultant, but also consultants from our list who we suggest, for example. So this could be costs of advocates, tax advisor, what else?
Internationalisation consultants.
Yes, IT consultants. Really, all external consultants which are needed for one of these pillars. So internationalization or product innovation. Yeah, these are examples. It's on purpose, we didn't want to. We wanted to have a wide
range of
services. So that's because we think that's the best for the companies. They know exactly what they need.
So what we really want is that it is connected to your project idea. It makes sense for your project. Then it will be eligible. And I think the next question goes into the same direction. Is there a list what kind of services are covered with the 10,000 euro voucher? No, there is no list. It has to make sense, but there will be a list of service providers on our platform. We are working on that currently. So I think the first step for you will be to think about your project. Think about services that would make sense, and we will continue to fill in this list of service providers from which you can choose. And you can also bring your own service providers. So you can suggest a new service provider to us. We will check him or her and include them into our list.
Perhaps I just would like to add that you will also find some examples in the guide for applicants. Or I can read some of them to you. For example, IPR consultancy, regulatory compliance and reimbursement issues, design of clinical trials, technology design, manufacturing, and usability assessments. So this is really a wide range of different services which can be used for service vouchers.
Okay. Then there is a question regarding the product innovation challenge. What does new to firm products really mean in that regards, and how does it go together with the ideal situation of having a high TRL?
So you get extra points when you reach the TRL level 5 and above. Therefore, you get 1 extra point of, we have to say, from 122 points in total, which can be reached. That means that we do not want to have products which are innovated from the beginning. There should already be a product which is close to the selling or to the market. So it should not be we are not funding projects where you have to develop your idea from the beginning, but where the product already is on the halfway, so to say, to the market.
Jarek, would you like to add something?
Maybe a quick question to that, if I may. So the main question here was, what does a new to firm really mean in this? So new to firm, for me, if I read it, it means a product that we have not developed within our company so far, or does it mean something different here?
A product you have not offered, maybe?
Not sold yet.
Not sold yet, so maybe it's already under development, or yes, first steps have been taken and you need some further funding in order to get it to a higher TRL level and also to get it into the market. That's the main idea, I think.
Yes, to add something, maybe the already existing products, for example, if you have a already existing product and you only want to promote it and to get support for going abroad, this is maybe not the ideal solution for this open call.
Okay, I think we are running out of time. I will take one more question. Are UK SMEs also included, or does this only apply to European Union?
Unfortunately, only the member states. So here UK is not eligible.
Okay, so I suggest the following, as mentioned before. Just one moment, sorry. As mentioned before, we will collect all questions and we will share them with you afterwards. So there will be an FAQ section which you can check out. And if you still do not find an answer there, just write to us. We have a dedicated email address to this call. Sorry. So under desire@ic-steiermark.at, you will get an answer. Just one more thing I would like to mention to you. I think it's also interesting. There are some upcoming DESIRE events I would like to call your attention to. So on the 5th of October, there will be a second webinar on the funding call. There you will have the opportunity to ask questions again. And on the 10th of October, we will have a webinar on our internationalization strategy, where you get a first impression on the UK and the United Arab Emirates digital health markets. Then chronologically put, there will be the date for the call submission. So on the 13th of November, you have to submit your proposals, the latest. And on the 13th of December, 1 month later, we will publish the call evaluation results. So the projects that win will be notified, and then will get the opportunity to take part in these project kickoffs. That will take place from the 18th to the 20th of December. Okay, so this leaves to me to say thank you to you. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for joining us today. We'd be happy to meet you at one or the other event. We'd be happy to receive your proposal. Thank you for your active participation, and have a nice afternoon. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.